All right, so we got that going. All right, all right, all right. Okay, people. You are now tuned in to Come Clean Takeover Radio. And I'm your host, the host with the most, the one and only, Chill. And man, we got a huge special for y'all today. We got the one and only 112 in the building. 112 is in the building. So, with all of that being said, live. Practice my intro, y'all, because my computer just took a dump on me, and we are now live. All right, setting up your meeting for Facebook Live. It's technical crap. Oh, why I want to do this here? All right, y'all. We are now live. Okay, so what's going on, y'all? How everything going out there?
Good, bro.
All right. For all y'all that just tuned in, you're now tuned in to Come Clean Takeover Radio, and I'm the host, Chill. As we do every week, every Wednesday, or every Tuesday, we have our Talk It Out Tuesdays, where we bring on the best in independent and major artists from around the country, doing what we do, how we do it, when we want to do it, and how we want to do it. This week, we have a very special guest. The one and only 112 is on in the building. What's going on, Mike? How you feeling, baby?
I'm good, Chill. How you doing, bro?
Oh, man, I'm here, man. Just trying to keep myself grounded, you know? Keep myself grounded and going and keep myself moving and grooving, you know?
Grounded is good, brother.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So I'm just excited about this interview. You know, I've been listening to y'all music for a long time. Very long. You know? And I gotta let it be known that another guest has come on the line by the name of a one and only Slim. What's happening, Slim?
Oh man, all right, man, good, man. I'm actually leaving. Man, I'm in Juicy Crab right now. All right, y'all take care. I'm in Juicy Crab. They didn't tell me about this right here, man. 6'2". I gotta leave my joint. I'm gonna hear my cousin Dopey. God dog it, man. Man, we were sitting down, man. My hands was all nice and boy.
Say Roy.
Well, it's my pleasure to have you on. You know, this is going to be a great interview. I have some pretty interesting questions for y'all, you know, because, you know, we got a younger generation nowadays that may not be aware of the legends, the R&B legends that you all are today. So we need to set the record straight, you know, to let these people know, you know, about the legendary Group 112. You know, shout out to Mr. 262, you know, for making this happen, Mr. 262 and DJ Double L. Gentlemen, I'd like for you also to meet DJ Despair, my DJ out there in Canada. And you already know Double L, DJ Double L from the US. So with this being said, okay, all of these being said, you all were discovered, for those that don't know, down in the ATL way back in the early 90s, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. By if I do my homework well, Courtney Stills and Kevin Wells.
Yeah, those are our previous managers, and they introduced us to Puff.
Okay. Now, back in 96, now let me get this straight, man. I always like to do my homework and make sure that I got the numbers right, okay? Back in 96, y'all had the album 112 come out, right?
Yep.
And it sold over 2 million copies. Am I correct?
Roundabout, somewhere around there.
Yep.
Okay. And then in 1998, Room 112 came out.
Mm-hmm.
And then by 2002, it went double platinum, correct?
Yes, sir.
Somewhere around there, yep.
Yes, somewhere around there. About 2 or 3, yep.
Been so long, right? And then
Who's counting, man? You know what I'm saying? Who's counting?
2001, Part 3 came out where you had my favorite cut, Peaches and Cream, which went platinum. Pleasure and Pain in 2005 with that single You Already Know, which went platinum. 2003, We Can't Forget Hot and Wet came out. That's when y'all went over to Def Jam.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, question. Throughout all of these different changes and things that you guys from one label to the next, you know, seeing all the success that you've seen, you know, what are some of the things that are things that just stick in your head that you remember to this day about the business aspect of it that you just keep at the forefront?
Well, a lot of the business acumen we retained, it came from Puff, and that was at an early age. We learned about being tactful. We learned about nobody is bigger than the next person. You know, have respect for your fellow man. You know, and practice good business negotiating skills. You know what I mean? Because the music industry really isn't about, you know, it's about talent, but overall it's about the relationships and who you know and who that person knows and how they can make things happen for you, man. And you know, just having a bend but don't break mentality when it comes to, you know, business and stuff, man. Be stern in what you believe in, but still be flexible enough that if they need you to do something that you may not be comfortable with doing or don't want to do or don't understand why doing this right now makes any sense, just be, you know, flexible enough to say, okay, you know what, for this period, for this contract, or whatever the case may be, you know, we'll ride with you on this to see what, you know, what the outcome is. It's those people that last long in the music industry, man, versus the one that's like, nah, I ain't doing nothing, man, unless y'all, you know, unless I get a check for everything. Everything that you do, it ain't gonna be, the ultimate goal is you want a check for everything you do. That's not realistic, however. So you want to do something now that's going to make sure that you collect that check later on somewhere down the line and stuff. And a lot of young cats that I've spoken to don't really understand that. So, you know, hopefully, you know, with this interview that we do, they can, you know, that can shed a little light on it. You know, yeah, so it's about getting a check all the time. I understand all that. But sometimes you're going to be in a situation where, you know, the check ain't all that good, but the long-term ramifications of it can be to your advantage. So you may want to consider that as well.
Slim, do you have any input on this as well?
Well, yeah, Mike just really clarified it. You know what I mean? I always say chess, not checkers. You know what I'm saying? And anything good is, you know what I'm saying? It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. So I look at it as like an athlete. When an athlete come in, you might be the number one draft prospect, you're not going to get big dollars off the porch. So a lot of times when you put in work, you also need people make no observations if things already laid out. You know what I'm saying? You don't know whether they really for you or they not. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But in these type of situations, you can. You know what I'm saying? It's like, are they with you for the money, or do they really believe in you? You know what I'm saying? Are they, you know, are they gonna get out the mud with you from day one? So that's how I look at a lot of situations. So, you know, chess, not checkers. Definitely a marathon. It's not a sprint. And at the end of the day, it's just like what my brother said. Hey, if you look at if you play in the long-term situation, trust me, if you do what you're supposed to do, not only will you get you reap the fruits of your labor, you'll also know who the real ones versus the fake ones.
Okay. Okay. Now, the name 112, I remember years and years ago, there was a group called Forte. And they transitioned to become 112. Could you tell some people or the people out there, how y'all came up with this name?
Yeah, we were called Forte, and it was an acronym, and it meant Forever En Route to Excellence. So we, when we were doing talent shows and showcases in Atlanta, that's the name that we was going under. But once we got with Puff, and once we started, creating a name outside of Atlanta, we realized that we needed to change the name because Rapping Forte was already out, and on the West Coast doing his thing, and then we didn't want to, have any confusion whatsoever. So we felt like that was the time to take that opportunity to, change the name up and get before we got out there and actually started, really making some noise, nationally. We felt like it was the time to change the name. So we thought about it, and we wanted to have a name that was synonymous with Atlanta. And if anybody at that time was in Atlanta, you went to Lenox Mall and you went to 112 on Cheshire Bridge Road. And the club, the line was packed around the corner every time that it was open, whatever. So we couldn't get into the club. But before Puff got in, we were like, yo, bro, we want to sing for you. So he was like, yo, sing right here, right now. And we just started singing. And then the crowd went from, being, in a line wrapped around the corner to like a circle around us. And they were just all listening. And Puff realized at that point, he said, we got something with these dudes, man. If they can make a line, turn into a circle around them as they're singing songs stuff, and they got that it factor, and and the rest is history. I will say this: a lot of people thought that we were from 112th Street, in New York, because they automatically assumed that we was from New York when being signed to Bad Boy or whatever. Until we spoke, and then we opened our mouths, they were like, "Nah, them boys from the them boys from the South." So, but yeah, so it didn't have the effect that we intended. You know what I mean? As far as being synonymous with the A, but that's why we rep these A-Town hats, man. Leaving that out.
Okay. Yeah. Slim, you got anything to say? Okay. Yeah, I know that there's a lot of the history. There's a lot of history behind, 112 and all of the different monumental things that you all did. And so as far as, and I'm just gonna ask a question that I know a lot of people are wondering that are 112 fans, what is, and that is whatever, happened with Q and Darren, the other two members that were with 112.
Hey, we want to stick to the single, Chill.
Okay.
Chill.
I didn't.
Yeah, want to stick to the single. That's
that
story old.
That's no problem.
Yeah.
No, that's no problem. Okay, so as far as the single, Spend It All. Man, look, this single's hot. This single is hot. Y'all brought it back, man. I mean, we need more R&B like this. You know what I'm saying? What was the concept behind it when y'all was creating it? What's the creative juices?
Okay, well, when we first heard the song, and we got with our writer Ty, we got a whole team. It's Great Scott, Ty, NR, and Young Marco. We are, it's just this team of great writers and young writers that and producers that we just got with, man, because we wanted to create this new, sound for 112. We wanted to still be reminiscent of, the old school sound that you're familiar with. However, we also wanted to give you this new sound. So you're gonna hear it here first, Chill. Trap and beat. That's the new genre that 112 is creating. It's called trap and beat. All right, it's gonna be the trap beats and then the R&B. So we melding the two, man, creating this new sound, man. I think y'all will be pleasantly surprised by that. So Spend It All actually is like more of our R&B side of, you know, this new EP that's coming out. And like I said, when we heard it, initially we was like, spend it all? Bro, we really trying to spend it all in 2020 right now? Ain't nobody trying to spend nothing right now. But then once we sat down and we spoke about it for a little while, man, and we started coming up with, you know, scenarios, you know, the song really had a double meaning. You know what I mean? So instead of, so the way that we looked at it is instead of just spending money on your significant other, we're talking about spending the rest of your life with this woman or your significant other, spending time with your significant other. So when we're saying spend it all, we're saying in addition to money, we're spending time, we're spending, you know, the rest of our lives with you or whatever. So that was our way of cleaning that up, man. But that's Spend It All is a great kickoff record to this new EP. It's a real R&B record, and it's something that sounds familiar and something new. It sounds new and it sounds familiar at the same time, man. So we're excited about this project and we're excited about this record.
Okay. And one last quick question is, what is the advice that you all would give new aspiring R&B artists trying to get out here in this game? It's so hip hop dominated, it seems. You know, you don't have a lot of solid R&B cats out here like yourself. So what is it that what type of advice would you all give?
Well, you know what I would say? I would just say stay true to your craft, stay true to yourself. And if R&B is what you represent, it's not that hard to represent it. You know, good, bad, and ugly. You know what I mean? Like, see, like R&B for Mike and myself, it's our life. So, you know, the whole, like, so you should be able to play your music, and people should not only just listen and enjoy your music, they should also see, they should get a feeling of who you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? Right. Through your music. You know what I'm saying? So don't do any music that you're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, really hone in on your craft, know exactly who you are. So, you know, it doesn't matter what happens, like if you jump from label to label, if you're independent, if you're major, it doesn't matter. Like, at the end of the day, it's like, look at us for an example. It didn't matter what label we were on. It didn't matter what position, the situation or whatever. We still sell platinum or better, or we still chart. It's still the same thing. Because we know who we are as a, you know what I'm saying, as a group. We know who we are as people, you know, as individuals and as a brand. So, you know what I'm saying? I would definitely tell all the artists to do that.
All right. Well, on that note, let's get to the nitty gritty. As you all can see, DJ Despair got it queued up. All right. Let's get the world premiere here on Come Clean Takeover Radio, our own little world premiere of the video Spend It All. Go ahead, Despair. Hit it.
The next one. Oh shit. My bad. Oh, 1 sec.
I just want to feel good today with my nigga Nip, man. I got this Nipsey blue on for it, you understand me? Never mind the tears, man. All the tears.
The next one.
Yeah. No matter the time, no matter the day, yeah. I want your body right here next to me. Sure. Wanna give you my exclusivity. Girl, I love the way that you seduce me. Let me hold you in my arms and treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve to find a place. Every dollar girl said she like cash and that bags for your priceless. You anything like a white fan, first class for the flight plan. I need you to love, baby, soon as you arrive. I need to show you work you do the best money can buy. Come here and let me hold you in my arms, treat you like a queen. Body like a goddess, you deserve to find a place. Every dollar, every second you can have from me. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all to you. Whatever you do, girl, I'ma spend it all. Give it my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Out of the price, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Give it my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Put my life on the line, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma give you my all, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma spend it all on you. Girl, just make the call. I'm ready to give my all to you. Girl, I'ma spend it. Give it my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Day and night, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Out of the price, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Whatever you like, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Give it my time, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. Put my life on the line, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma give you my all, girl, I'ma spend it all on you. I'ma spend it all on you. Let me spend it all, baby. Oh yeah, give it all.
That was hot. That was hot, man. That was hot.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah. So, are there any upcoming events or anything that you want to let the people know that 112 is gonna be at, or anything like that coming up?
We got a couple of shows. Drive-in shows, Slim, are we doing? Drive-ins, right?
Yeah. We got a couple of, I say about it in the next month or two or something like that, right?
Yeah,
So.
but you know what? You can go onto our official page, the official 112 on Instagram, and they'll have all those dates. But we got some drive-in shows that I know that we're doing. It's up and coming. So like in the next, like you said, the next month, we're going to be doing the drive-in. That's the new thing right now. The virtual shows we're doing as well, but we don't actually have the dates on those yet. But we know that that's definitely something in the works that we're doing. That the whole thing right now is going virtual. You know what I mean? So, but we do have a drive-in where the people can come out, pull up, just like at the movies, drive-in movies and whatnot. But I'm seeing a lot of people hopping out them cars and enjoying themselves too. So, that's cool too. You know what I mean? So, yeah, so we got it coming up, but you can check that out on the official 112 on Instagram for all those dates.
Okay, so that's the Instagram that you all want all your fans to follow, the official 112.
The official 112 on Instagram. You can also follow us on 112forever.com for y'all merch. We got the 112 mask, we got 112 tees, we got 112 neck gaiters, we got the little cute footies for the ladies with the 112 on it. So, just follow us on the official 112 on Instagram and 112forever.com for all your merch, for the bios, for the pics, for the videos. You want to see all of that stuff. And follow us on 112 Rebirth TV on YouTube.
Yes, sir. That's what's up. That is what's up. So we most definitely will be putting this record in rotation at Come Clean Takeover Radio.
Hey, chill. Chill. You think we can get our other record played? We had 2 records because we got another record that came out this week. We want to know if we can get that other record played.
Yeah, just send it on over, bro.
No, you got it. You got it. You already got it. Look at your email. You've been had it.
And I only got one.
Because I'll send it to you right now. You syndicate. We need that spin.
Okay. Yeah, send that over to me again.
No, I'm going to send it to you right now. We need that spin. Hold on.
Hey, two.
Yeah.
I'm finna forward it to him right now.
Oh, you got okay. All right, cool. I was going to forward to forward it to him. He's sending. We need all them spins. We need that.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be doing the spins. What I'll do too is that this here is mostly the visuals when we do the Zoom links and stuff.
Right.
But the spins, what I'll do is that I'm gonna edit it right into the show.
Okay.
So it's gonna get all the spins. Plus, as you know, we launching our station, so I'm gonna have that just flowing through the station and others as well.
Oh, okay, cool then.
Yeah. So yeah, we gonna make sure all that's taken care of. So with that in mind, man, it's just been an honor. I know that over in Canada, I can't miss. Despair. Do you have any last minute questions for the gentleman here before we let him go? Representing Canada.
I've already been playing the track, so I'm just happy they continue doing what they're doing. So, excuse me, my bad.
That's what's up.
I love everything you guys have been doing in the industry and the music-wise, especially Slim, especially during your solo career. I got a chance to meet you when you were in Regina with DJ Fred. We got to play together. It's been an honor to even meet you and see that you're still continuing and the rest of the group. I'm proud of you guys for what you've done, and you're still accomplishing great measures in the game. And I will continue to keep playing your music. Ever since Only You, it's been there.
I mean, appreciate you, bro.
That's love. Appreciate you so much. You know what I mean? Hey, we definitely gonna continue the legacy of 112, and man, appreciate you for everybody for supporting us. You know what I'm saying? Since '96, man, love y'all.
Yeah, I can't wait till you guys come back to Canada after this COVID shit's over. I mean,
you ain't lying.
Actually, that's another question. How has it been since you guys can't really tour? Like, how has everything been? Like, that's one of my major questions. Just to look on y'all faces, just
Man, I'm gonna tell you something right now, man. This has probably been the craziest. Like, we're doing it for 24, 25 years. Never have sat down this long. Ever. Never sat down this long ever in our whole career. So this is like, it drives you nuts because it's like, man, you're in the crib and you just in the crib. You know what I'm saying? You're in the crib. Like, so, but you know what I mean? We know it was like, okay, so we can't tour, but we can get in the studio because usually we're out on the road right now. This will be touring season. So we're in the studio. People wanted to hear new music. We have no excuse for that one. So Mike and myself, we got together and we were like, yo, let's drop some music for them. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to keep this thing popping too. You know what I'm saying? I want to let all the fans know, like, we dropping this EP, right? And it definitely feels like a movie. Now, if you support this EP, we're going to drop a real album on y'all so crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? People going to be talking about this for years. You know what I'm saying? Because, we trying to let, we trying to let people, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're trying to kind of like teaching the young ones too. For those that don't know about 112, you do your history. And there's a lot of people, you have like the producers and the writers they're trying to hone in on the 90s sound. And they come and they get a couple of, you know what I'm saying, little snips at it, but they're still missing stuff. So Mike and ourselves, we're going to drop it. This is like, you know what I'm saying, for the culture. We're going to drop it, let y'all see it. So like this next record that 262 is talking about, you know what I'm saying, gives you a hint of like how to do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? And why it's impacting DJs and, you know what I'm saying, and our fans the way it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? So, just giving them some, it's just for culture. Just for the culture, it's for the fans.
And one last question before I go. Any R&B group out there that you guys would do a versus against, which one would it be?
Well, we already did it, bro.
We already did it.
Like, and other than the one you did, like, who would you really want to go at? Like, that I know that was really on y'all caliber.
No, it was Jagged Edge.
Yeah, I think that was the best one because you had the two premier groups. You had the two premier groups of our era, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end
I
of the
mean,
day. Yeah.
I mean, we could have did it with Boys and Men too. I mean, but
No, we
That's
couldn't
what
do
I
it,
mean.
boys.
That's what
We
I
wouldn't-
mean right there.
That
Right.
would-
That I feel would have been.
No, you know what I'm saying? But we can't do it with Boys to Men because we were singing their songs in high school. You know what I'm saying? It had to be in our era.
True.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know what my brother's hinting to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, he started. Y'all, hey man, he started the group, so you already know what time this is.
Mike said we're
Y'all know
going
what-
against anybody.
you see that?
That's what I'm saying. It's like Jagged Edge. I can understand. You know what I'm saying? But it's like
You see that smoke you blowing? I'm finna blow
Mike
something.
said he want that smoke with y'all catalog with anybody.
That catalog is wild. You know what I'm saying?
With our catalog of anybody, bro, step up.
But that's what I mean. You guys have done tracks with rappers, everybody. There's like, you know, Jagged Edge has done some close to that caliber, but not as much. You know what I mean? Like,
Now
They had some people.
we're just super confident in us and in our catalog or whatever, man. But like Slim said, the only group that, because Swiss Beats and Timbaland, really was the ones that was like, yo, I need 112 and I need Jagged. Like, it wasn't 112 or Drew here, 112 and next.
yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
It was the fans. It was the fans, really.
It was.
It was the fans, and then it was so overwhelming that Swiss and Tim had to acknowledge it. Like, it was flooding their situation. So it's like, don't think that, you know what I'm saying, we, because I get that out of my DM, oh, y'all went and picking at a group, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But
Yeah.
that's not the energy that they were giving us before we did the verses. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Like, everybody had their opinions of who they thought was better until you actually start sitting down next to each other. And because let me say this too, we understand who Jagged Edge is. You know what I'm saying? Like, they made hood anthems. Understand? They make hood anthems. That's why I'm a Jagged Edge fan. Now, here's when it gets interesting. When you get on platforms like Versus, where now your audience is the world, you then come into 112s, you know what I'm saying, and not into our world, because we do arenas. We do it for fun. I can't even remember the last time we did a club date. So if you're traveling around the world and your fans are the world, the hood, even though the hood is everywhere, the hood is not the majority. You see what I'm saying? And our situations were records that touched every social class. It doesn't matter whether you're rich, medium, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It was it was an era and how it made you feel. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what it is. So now the box that people try to put us in now becomes irrelevant. And that's the reason why, you know what I'm saying? And we didn't get a chance to really touch on like the songs that we wrote or produced from other people. That's when it would have started not being fair. You know what I'm saying? So,
see, that's what I mean. But, see, I'm glad they got the proper answer out of it, because I always got to stir the pot sometimes, because, like, I saw it, I watched it, I was just like, I love, like, y'all good, like, both, but I was just like, come on, man, like, I know I just didn't feel it was fair. So for that, so it's like, but I'm just saying,
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised if you heard 2 weeks prior. It was 112 gonna get roasted, and the whole night it ain't nothing but two of them, yada yada. We heard it all, and then after the fact, it was, why y'all do them boys like that?
now why we do them boys like that? Oh my God. Pick a side, man. You know what I'm saying?
Because we were all sitting over here, I was just like, we started watching, we're just like, okay, like, yo, man, like, seriously, they didn't even do it. Like, I'm sorry, but they didn't even do a song with Biggie. Like, that just hurts right there. It's just like,
I mean, they did a record with him, but they tried to do that. They tried to play that.
But it didn't work though. Like, I'm not saying.
Yeah, but it would have worked with any group. But you're talking about somebody from Bad Boy. You had to come to the sauce. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. This side, and then see my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because of how he is. You know what I'm saying? He started the group, so you have to understand, like, when he said certain things, when he said, when we actually did a record when he was alive, I was like, Mike, like,
see what I mean?
how much Ciroc have you drunk? You know what I'm saying? Like this is started.
No, you see, that's what I had to admit because, okay, that's like somebody coming to me now and saying I did a track with Tupac, and I'm like, nah, you didn't do a track with Tupac. Somebody put a verse on the track with you. I go like, I understand some of that, but if you didn't do the track with the legends beforehand, that's like everybody doing tracks with Elvis Presley now. It doesn't make sense. Like, you know,
It's
I
levels.
get it. Like, you got to look at the catalog on the levels. Like, that's just. I'm just a controversy in this game. That's just how it is with that.
Spill, why you over here stirring the pot, man?
I know. No.
Hey, listen.
That's what we do.
Hey, listen, okay? Like,
I'm a little petty, man.
hip-hop has had beef for so long, nobody knows
petty.
what goes on in the R&B world, okay? R&B is just quiet half the time.
Hey, look. and Mike just sitting over there like, well.
Hey, R&B about that life too.
Let's get it on. Yeah, man. Let's get it on.
But I appreciate you guys' music. Keep doing what you're doing. And, yo, just keep doing it. You guys are the Jodeci of this era. That's how I look at it.
I appreciate that, man. We appreciate that, man. But, you know, the work ain't done, man. We still got
we got a lot of work to do. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And real quick, down in Africa, DJ K Twist, you have any questions for the gentleman?
Not really, but just to appreciate nice music, good work. What's the name of the channel again? YouTube channel?
112 Rebirth TV.
112 Reverb TV, right?
Yes, sir.
We're going to be pushing that single out there in Africa. We got a real nice team out there. So,
what part of Africa are you in, brother?
Sorry?
What part of Africa are you in?
Kenya.
Kenya.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
We love it.
We've been there before.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
It looks like here in Atlanta, actually.
Yeah.
Well, we know the women do, so.
All right, Mike.
well, man, it's really been a pleasure having you gentlemen on, and really look forward to doing more things in the future. Like I said, these records will be in rotation, and we will be pushing them around on other DJ pools and things of that nature.
Thank you, brother. Make sure y'all go pick up that EP August 28th, 112 Forever, Slim and Mike. Thank y'all so very much. We love y'all.
All right, fellas.
All right. Thank you.
Salute.
Right.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all.